This is problem 4 from the chapter 3 closure packet. It might actually say problem 3 on your closure packet, but just double check which one it is. So for each equation below, solve for x. So our first one, we have two sets of parentheses on each side of the equal sign. So I'm going to draw a generic rectangle for both of those sides. So for a generic rectangle, we are given the area as a product, which means the outside. So I'm going to put x minus 1 on the bottom and x plus 7 up the side. And then I multiply the things on the outside to get the inside. So x times x is x squared, 7 times x is 7x, negative 1 times x is negative 1x, negative 1 times 7 is negative 7. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So that equals the area as a product for the other side of the equation. So I'm going to write x plus 1 on the outside here, x, and minus 3. Make sure you keep the sign or the symbol that's with that number with the actual number when you write this. So I'm going to get these things for the inside. Do the same thing, you multiply to get the insides. So now I'm going to write both of the generic rectangles with their area as a sum, which means add up all the insides together. So I have an x squared, oops, and then I have these two things, 7x and minus 1x gives me a positive 6x. I combine my like terms, and then minus 7. Minus 7 equals, the other side is x squared. I'm going to combine these two terms right here. Negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2x, and I have minus 3. So then I'm going to solve this equation. So notice there's an x squared on both sides. So if I subtract an x squared from both sides, it goes away. Then I have 6x minus 7 equals negative 2x minus 3. Again, make sure you copy down the symbols. Okay, then I'm going to, let's add 2x to both sides. I do the opposite. So 8x minus 7 equals negative 3. Then I'm going to add 7 to the other side. It's getting kind of small here on my space. So I have 8x equals negative 3 plus 7 gives me 4. I'm going to divide both sides by 8 to get rid of that 8 with the x. I get x equals 1/2. So that's for problem A of number 4. X is 1/2. Okay. Now notice part B, I have some parentheses, but there's something in front of them. There's not another set of parentheses in front. So now I'm going to do the distributive property. So this 2x, I'm just going to leave that alone for right now. And I'm going to multiply negative 5 times both things on the inside of the parentheses. So I'm just going to copy down the 2x, forget that that's there. And then negative 5 times x is negative 5x. Negative 5 times 4 is negative 20. I'm going to do the same thing on the right side. There's only one number in front, so I'm going to do the distributive property, which is multiplying. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. Oops, I forgot x with that. Okay. So then let's combine our like terms. So I have a 2x minus 5x. Those together make minus 3x. Copy down everything else. All that stayed the same. So then let's get all of our x's on one side, all of the regular numbers on the other side. I'm going to add 3x here. And I'm going to get positive x minus 6 equals negative 20. And then I'm going to add 6 to both sides. So this is gone. So I have minus 14 equals x. So that's our answer for part B. So I'm going to make a second video for the second half of the question because they're kind of long.